In the face of charges, two regional prime ministers have leveled against this country's criminal justice system come serious backing from the Trinidad-based Caribbean Court of Justice. During a round-table discussion at a CARICOM symposium in Trinidad and Tobago to address crime and violence as a public health issue earlier this week, St. Vincent and the Grenadines leader, the Honorable Ralph Gonsalves, openly chided judges in the Bahamas for granting bail to alleged murderers, going as far as to question if they live on Mars. The view is one shared by Barbados Prime Minister, the Honorable Mia Mottley. But Justice Jacob Witt of the Caribbean Court of Justice takes a different stance, a perspective he expressed during the very same two-day summit that counted Prime Minister the Honorable Philip Davis, Police Commissioner Clayton Fernander, and National Security Minister the Honorable Wayne Munro as participants.
He began by denying charges leveled by regional prime ministers on Monday. He denied all of them by Mottley and by Gonsalves, that certain judges seem to live on the planet Mars based on their judgment. As he retorted, the highest appellate judges of some Caribbean countries live in the UK. Witt said the CCJ will protect people's human rights despite critics arguing it would not. He said a British academic visiting Guyana this week said people's rights were better protected at the CCJ than at the Privy Council. Witt said constitutions of many countries in the region, excluding Trinidad and Tobago, mandated the trials must be fair for all parties concerned. The trials should be fair for all, defendant, victims, witnesses, and society as a whole.
In his address to the regional symposium Monday, Prime Minister Davis acknowledged that the need to reduce violent crime has never been more urgent, as each year hundreds of lives are at stake and many more affected by the resulting trauma. In 2022, the Bahamas recorded a high of 128 homicides. Commissioner Fernander has said that 35 of the suspects that year were on bail. A bit of reprieve comes in knowing the country's solvency rate, particularly when compared with that of TNT.
For all of the talk about what is happening on crime, the detection rate in Trinidad and Tobago is 20% compared to 70+% in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. So let us not try to fool the Bahamian people. Further, out of those few detected murders, there was an acquittal rate of 60 to 70%, equating to a conviction rate as low as 30%.